All right, guys, welcome back here to the channel. Why is the price of XRP dropping right now? What's going on with the rest of the market? Ethereum's down, XRP's down, Dogecoin's down, Bitcoin's down. Bitcoin's struggling to hold $85,000. That's significant because that is a line of support right now. So what's going on? Like, why the sell-off here as we enter the weekend? Well, we've got a few things to talk about as it relates to the market and it's impacting XRP. By the way, smash the like button, subscribe down below if you haven't already. We're rocking with you guys no matter what, every single day. You want to be locked in. We've got you covered with any news, information going on in the markets all the time. So here's what's happening, guys. I'm going to give it to you guys straight. This is going to be a quick video, in and out, and I'm going to give you guys what my plan is as we enter the weekend if these prices continue to drop, okay? So XRP is sitting around 220 right now. I've mentioned this in some previous videos. My automatic buys are set anytime we get down to $2 or less. I have automatic, buy triggers going to buy XRP on the spot market, and we're going to buy XRP to go long, right? We'll make a long play and a small leverage play on XRP at that $2 or less than $2 range. I've got both of my exchanges that I represent down below. You could check them out, BITUNIX and BTCC. But the markets are coming down, reason number one, because of fresh tariffs coming next week. And this has to do with the car industry. And this was just announced by Trump. A lot of people freaking out, foreign car tariffs coming. And this whole tariff thing has kind of reignited, and we're still seeing a lot of uncertainty in the markets because of Trump's actions. You guys know where I stand here. Short term produces a lot of volatility. Long term, I think this is going to be good for the stock market and crypto. But I don't think we're going to get back into a real risk-on environment until later in 2025, after August. And I think it could be lining up for a really nice 2026, especially Q1 2026. And a lot of people will say, Zach, I'm not going to wait that long. Well, if that's the case, you've got to evaluate your plan. If you're trying to get rich quick overnight with assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP that are massive market caps that make up huge chunks of the market, then you're just not doing it properly. It's not a get rich quick scheme, guys. And right now, the macro factors with PCE data and inflation data coming in, there's this fear still of recession. I don't think we're going to enter a recession personally, but the fear there exists. People are still injecting fear into the market. They're still talking like it's a possibility. Prices are still high in certain sectors with consumer goods and things like that. So overall, there's nothing like drastic happening here that's impacting the markets. But at the end of the day, people don't have a lot of money to spend right now. There's not a lot of liquidity go around. So what's happening? The institutions are manipulating the market. And people are going to say, oh, you say the same thing all the time. No, I'm just reporting what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. And if some of that stuff is repetitive, then so be it. But every single day on this channel, I'm going to give you guys what the sentiment is in the room. And all of this is happening, and we have some good things happening too. I've been reporting on some big news for Ripple, some big partnerships announced. So there are good things happening, but it's not going to have a drastic price impact right now. Why? Because we're missing the one big thing we need. That's liquidity, especially liquidity from the retail investor. We've got a bunch of institutional demand. We've got XRP ETFs on the horizon. What we don't have is that retail demand. We don't have a risk-on environment right now. But again, I think once we get into the back half of 2025, all of these tariffs will start to really take fruition and actually prove to be beneficial. I think we're going to, reduce inflation by then and now, from then and now. We're also going to get into a point where no matter what, the market's going to settle in terms of what Trump's doing and his plan forward. We're also going to have clarity in crypto. I think the Ripple XRP lawsuit will be over. We'll know what commodity versus security is, crypto taxes, crypto regulation. There's going to be news on a stockpile, news on Bitcoin strategic reserve, all of these sort of things. I think are going to play into a really nice Q4 in 2025. That's the approach I'm taking as an investor. I'm playing the long game here with XRP and let the chips fall where they may in the short term. again, we come down near $2 or get less than it, my automatic buys trigger. So that's where we are, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out all the links down below. I'm going to have a bunch more content out for you today and throughout the weekend. Enjoy it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.